relationship by putting the ikebana flower combination in a different way than usually. Okay, among the positive things, they are very industrious. They like to fast trains, very comfortable fast trains, Shinkansen. They are perfectionists, that's true. Because they feel that the factory is like a family, the company is like a family, so they give more. Okay, they have good kitchen, but relatively not very spicy, because it's an island nation, and island nations usually have some combinations with sea plants and fishes and so on, but it's very tasty indeed. Okay, they live long, especially in the part of Japan which is more traditional, that is not this type that, not this part that we usually think of on, not the part with the big cities, I mean the ocean coast, but mostly the sea coast on the other side of the western part. In some of those villages, people tend to live very, very long lives indeed. Very long, very good life expectancy. Okay, the kendo, interesting way of doing combat. Even if you are weak, you can win. Okay, they are very modern thinking. They even think that because they can combine many ideologies in one head, they think that the Europeans are just exaggerating with this. Is all new experience of postmodernism. They usually told to the Europeans we were postmodernistic always in our history, always analyzing everything from many points of view. So that's that, right? This is the ground for the ground of postmodernism. Okay, if there's a problem to get a good beef steak in the beefu steku in Japan and so on. Okay. And the streets are secure, that I mentioned. So that's the positive. These are the positive things. I also at the end I can add a joke that I also told to the students, that probably the Japanese were feeling relatively good in the Axis with Rome and Berlin during World War II with the Italians and the Germans, especially with the Germans. Although of course it was a joke, because in reality this cooperation was very poor. The Nazis, which was not very good for them and not very comfortable for them, had to apply some sort of political correctness when they were in Japan and talking with their Japanese partners. So it was especially the racial bullshit had to be very cut and limited. But they can like the Germans, because they also have four declinations in the language for like these German artikeln. So for instance, to say is this your bag, you use watashi. Normally you would say watashi wa, it would mean watashi wa, it would mean I. If you say watashi no, it's whose, and it's okay, so it's mine. Then you say kaban wa, for instance. Kaban is the bag, the suitcase, really, the suitcase, the kaban. If you say kaban wa, that would mean, if you would say kaban no, it would mean that something belonging to the kaban, to the suitcase. But if you say kaban wa, it's okay. So my suitcase is watashi no kaban wa. Okay, and if you want to ask if it's my suitcase or not, you would say watashi no kaban wa desu ka. Ka is the question mark, really, and desu is the general form of the verb being, existing, and so the same number of article, and that's why, of course, the Axis was doing pretty fine, although it wasn't. Sayonara.